K Black Boxing, coming to you another video. We got a triple header this weekend, man. Good fight card. 154-pound division. We got Lara and Gausha, Trout and Hurd, and Lubin and Charlo. In my opinion, Lara and the Gausha fight, it's an easy fight to call. Trout versus Hurd, in my opinion, it's a hard fight to call. And the best fight on the card is going to be Lubin versus Charlo. Although that's not the main event, it should be. But be that as it may, there's gonna definitely be the best fight on the whole card. I can see that really happening. So I'm gonna break these fights down, man. Try to predict these fights. As of right now, I haven't got since I've been on YouTube, I haven't got a fight prediction wrong to this point. So once again, it's gonna be my O is gonna be up for grabs, man. But I got an O, and I ain't afraid to let it go. It is what it is. We all gonna get one wrong, or here and there eventually. So it is what it is. And the fight that's might get my O taken is that Hurd versus Trout fight, man. I truly believe that it's a 50-50 fight, man. But anyway, let me break down Lara versus Gausha or Gusham. However it's pronounced, it really doesn't matter. Because after Saturday, we probably gonna hear about the guy anyway. At least on this type of level. Lara gonna win this fight, man. It's gonna be the normal Lara type of fight. He's gonna pick the guy apart. He's gonna be ahead of the scorecards, and he's not gonna finish him or nothing like that. He's just gonna, toy with him, use his legs as his defense to get away from his opponent's punches, and that's how I box the guy. Many people, is not fond of Lara's style. Hit and not be hit type of style, using his legs to get out the way. They call it running and hiding and all that type of nonsense, but it works for Lara. He got a title, and he has been victorious in that style of boxing that he used. So why change it now? So I just see one of those. I just see him that's out, just beating Gausha, man. He's more talented, more experienced, and that's gonna get him the victory, man. So I got Lara versus Gausha or Gausha, however that guy's name is pronounced. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty, man. Trout and Hurd. And that fight, man, it's a 50-50 fight, like I just stated. Trout has been in the ring with far better opposition, whether it's Cotto, Charlo, Canelo, O's at the end of their names, or even Lara. You know what I mean? He lost majority of those fights, though, even though I had him winning the Canelo fight in a close fight. But be it as it may, on paper, Canelo won the fight. Cotto, he did beat Cotto. Charlo, he lost to Charlo, and he lost to Lara as well. So he definitely got the experience behind him. He haven't fought in a while. He's been doing commentating, though, and he's good at that too. You know what I mean? It definitely might be his next job. But he already doing commentating. But I've said it might, after he's really truly done with boxing, it's potential. It might be his next job. You know what I mean? Full time. Hurd, man, young up and coming fighter. He got the IBF strap because of Jamal Charlo moved up and relinquished that title. I think he beat Julian J. Rock. I think he knocked out Julian J. Rock Williams. He stayed down potentially just for that fight. And he knocked him out and moved up, okay? and he's been victorious since he's been at middleweight. So he picked up that strap. So when you got a young, hungry fighter that's undefeated, who's actually bigger than the guy. I didn't know, I ain't gonna lie, man. When I first seen the fight announced, I was like, well, Trout probably got this because he got more experience. But when I seen him face to face, dude, Hurd big as hell, man. I ain't know the dude was that big, man. He was like a fucking super middleweight. Shit, fighting at the super welterweight division, man, or the junior middleweight division. Shit, I ain't gonna even lie. That's a big ass dude, man. So, although I said, Trout got more experience, and I usually go with the more experienced guy, but in this case, man, I think I'm gonna go against the grain, man. I think I might have to pick Hurd in this fight, man. I think Hurd is gonna be a close competitive fight, and it's gonna be able to go either way. But I believe since Hurd is gonna be the title holder, they might just swing it towards him, man, because he got more upside than Trout. Charlo already said that, Jamil already said that he would like to fight him if he get past Trout in the unification bout. You know what I mean? He said before Lubin was even introduced to fight Jamil, he wanted to fight Hurd anyway in the unification bout. And you already know how I feel about unification. So I just think him being younger, I'm not gonna say he's hungrier, but him being, he's bigger, younger, man, undefeated. I think that's gonna play a part. Even though I know Trout is more experienced, man, but I just think the young guy in Trout and Hurd, I think he's gonna pull it off, man. I really truly do. And if once he pull it off, he can definitely take on the winner of Charlo or even Lubin. Just depends who win that fight. So it's the easy fight, and there's a hard fight, and let's talk about the best fight, man. I'm just totally honest. Lubin, man, from the jump, I thought that Lubin took this fight too early. You know what I mean? I was even thinking about that with Hurd too, that he took the fight with Austin Trout too early, but I believe Trout is on a bit of a down slope. You know what I mean? He's on he's I ain't gonna say he's at the end of his career, but he's not. His prime is coming to an end. I say that, and Hurd probably not even he probably not even reached his prime yet, but he's going towards that. So, like in my opinion, Lubin probably took this fight a little bit too early. But be that as it may, he's a young, talented fighter. We've seen him, and what I've seen so far, he's definitely got talent. And an opportunity for him to fight for a title has been presented, and I give him nothing but props for taking that opportunity, because at least he didn't say, "Oh, I'm not ready for this fight." He don't have a title, but it's a particular guy got two titles, talking about he's not ready for a particular fighter. You know what I mean? So I give kudos and props to Lubin for even taking the fight and standing, being a stand-up guy willing to take on that challenge. And Jamil Charlo, this is a tall task. I'm not gonna lie for Lubin, but he's he's doing what he has to do in order to try to become a title holder, man, in the 154-pound division. He's fighting for a title. The title opportunities are presented, and he's taking it. But one thing I'm gonna say, these guys been going at it. A knockout is gonna happen in this fight, man. A knockout is gonna happen in this fight. Every time you get two guys who are neither one are backing down, both of them are, they're talking. You look at the face-offs; they don't like each other. These guys it's going for the edit, man. They are definitely preparing for a knockout, and somebody's going to get knocked out in this fight. This fight is not going the distance, and I'm not going to be surprised if we don't even make it to the second half. This definitely could be a potential 6-round or less fight for either guy, because both of these guys are going to go for the knockout. I don't think Lubin want to take the chance and put it in the judge's hands, and I don't think Charlo is taking all that BS that Lubin is doing too kindly. You know what I mean? You see what happened when people talk shit to the Charlos, man. They get knocked the fuck out. If you don't believe me, ask Julian J. Rock Williams versus Jamal Charlo, and that's Charles Hadley versus Jamil Charlo. Charles Hadley was knocked out cleanly, okay? And shit, J-Rock was fucking, he was dismantled, okay? He was dismantled. He done went, oh my God. I still can't forget about that uppercut that he hit, that kind of left uppercut that he hit Julian J-Rock Williams with. Oh my man, it was a beautiful display of boxing right there. He fucked J-Rock up. And Jamel, he put Charles Hadley to sleep. So you don't want to get on the Charlo's bad side. Those guys are humble, they quiet. See, Jamal, listen, when Jamal knocked out J-Rock, he was, after the fight, J-Rock tried to shake his hand. He was so pumped up and so still ready to go that he didn't want to shake the guy's hand. He was just pumped up because he didn't want, the guy was talking a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So I see a knockout happening between Lubin and Jamal, man, and Jamel, rather. Jamel gonna win this fight, though, man. Lubin, dude, natural, good talent, man, but you're not gonna be able to beat Jamel right now, man. Him and his brother are both going for legacy right now, and Lubin, you just standing in the way. Maybe you versus Hurd would have been a better fight because both of y'all are younger, but man, I just don't see you beating Jamel, man. I think I see you putting in a valid effort. I see you really doing everything you could possibly do to win this fight, but I just think Jamel gonna become victorious, man, and he's gonna just overwhelm you, and it's levels to it, man. And I just think that, although you and Hurd are two young fighters, even though I'm picking Hurd just because I believe his height, and I believe he's bigger than Trout. I just think that's gonna help him be able to overcome the experience of Trout. Trout is on a little bit on a down slope, in my opinion. They haven't fought in a while, and he's more of a commentator than a boxer these days. And Jamel, even though he's older than you, Jamel, if I'm not mistaken, even if he's not, he got more experience than you. Yeah, he's older than that guy. I think Lubin only like 21, shit. And I don't think Hurd is not that far older than, not that far ahead of, so far as age-wise than Lubin. But anyway, I just think the experience gonna come to play, man. And I think that both of these, like I said, both of these guys, they both coming for the knockout. They both look like they're angry at one another, man. And you already know what happened when you have two fighters that's gonna put it all on the line and is angry at one another, man. A knockout definitely happens all the time, man. And if knockout happens, it's gonna be such a brutal fight that, man, it's gonna be close to call. I just think that Jamel got this one, though, man. So that's my rundown, man. I got Lara, Hurd, and Charlo, man, for this weekend. This K Black Boxing, and I'm starting off. Like, comment, subscribe.